Hey guys, it's Melanie and Alf. We are coming at you this Sunday with a couple of candle reviews from Kringle Candle. Alf is currently nestled in my lap while I'm filming, and he is sleeping, so there could be some snoring coming. If you hear it, I'm sorry, but I don't know. Personally, I find it very soothing, so hopefully you do as well, because I'm not going to wake him. He's too cute. All right, you guys, we have two candle reviews today from Kringle, and they are from the brand new fall 2022 release that just recently dropped. I shared a couple of first sniff impressions video with you this past week from Kringle for both the soy and the country candle line, and I have been burning the candles. I have two of the soy candles ready to go for you guys today, and hopefully early on this next week I'll be able to get you my first two reviews from the country candle line as well. And I just have to tell you guys right now, I know we're talking about the soy candles today, but I have to get this out here because I am so blown away by how much stronger and how much more intense the country candle line is with this fall release. I have not made it any secret that the country candle line isn't necessarily my favorite from Kringle. I really prefer their soy formula, which is what you see in front of you here. But the country candle line is paraffin wax, which automatically not my favorite. I don't love paraffin wax. But in the past with the country candles, while many of the fragrances are absolutely heavenly and just to die for delicious, the strength in the throw just really isn't, or hasn't been there, I guess I should say, because that's really not the case with these new ones. They are so strong, you guys. The two country candles that I have going downstairs on opposite ends of the house right now are so strong that they fill the entire house. Like, I can even smell them upstairs, which for a country candle is like, that's unheard of. So I don't know what they did, but if you, like me, have kind of not considered the country candle line really worth looking into before, I think might be kind of worth looking into it for their fall releases. I mean, even if you go in with their like medium jars, you have to smell them, you guys. They are so much stronger. Anyway, I had to say that because that has been such a huge like surprise for me this week. So do stay tuned for the country candle line reviews, because they are going to be very different, I feel like, this go around than any of my other country candle reviews that I've done before. Still won't be my favorite form of wax, I can tell you that right now. It's still paraffin, and paraffin still comes with its own issues, but at least the strength and throw is freaking incredible. So if you still love you some paraffin wax, let me tell you right now, run, do not walk to the country candles for the fall releases. But let's get into reviewing the two fragrances that I have ready to go for today. The next video should be ready to go in a couple of hours, so obviously make sure that you are subscribed and you'll be notified when the new videos pop up. We're starting here with the morning cartoons from the soy line. Now, this is one where I have to say, if you are looking at this label and it scares you off, don't let that be the case. This does not smell like the label. Smell like the label. It does not smell like the image that is being portrayed on this label. There we go. That's probably a better way to put it. This is not a Fruit Loops scent. Don't think that that's what this is. Ignore the label. Just listen to the description, because this is delicious. Now, I have to admit, on cold sniff, I do think that there was like a slight, I can even still smell it in the lid a little bit. There's this slight fruitiness, but that fruitiness completely disappears when I've had this bad boy lit. By the way, I am at the halfway point with this candle. Let me awkwardly come in here and just kind of show you guys how far I'm in. So yeah, we're at the halfway point. So it's review time. All right, let's get into, first of all, this is available in several different formats. The 3-wick soy blend candles have, it still looks like they're soy blends right now, so they haven't been reformulated quite yet. But this is available in the 3-wick soy blend. The morning cartoons is also available in this large 2-wick soy, the medium 2-wick soy. There are the wax melts as well as the daylights. I always encourage people, if you are brand new to Kringle, their daylights are a wonderful option. They're like a really big votive, basically. They're good size. They burn for like, I think 12 hours. And it's a great way to experience the fragrance, to see if you, one, even like the scent, two, if you like what the scent transforms into when it's lit. And then you can kind of base a little bit of strength and throw, but not much. I mean, it's a votive, right? Like it's not gonna give you like the full experience, but at least you don't have to commit to ordering a larger candle before knowing whether you even like the fragrance or not. So, but let's get into it, you guys, with the scent description here. Boy, you are just, he is sawing a log over here, guys, sorry. Morning cartoons. Inspired by our inner child, morning cartoons will transform you back to early mornings, slurping up the fruity milk left at the bottom of your cereal bowl. So that fruitiness is definitely implied in their scent description. But then fruitiness isn't really mentioned in the scent notes at all. So my gosh. Your top notes are brown sugar, toasted waffles, and cinnamon. Your mid notes are pumpkin spice, maple syrup, and creamy butter. And your base is warm woods accord and amber vanilla accord. All right, so let's go through these top notes. What do I pick up from the top notes? Honestly, the toasted waffles. I smell toasted waffles. The fruitiness just goes away entirely for me when this is lit. It's really kind of interesting how I don't pick it up at all. But that top waffle note is like, it's 100% there, and it's really pleasant. I'm not saying it's a dupe at all, but this has some similarities, and it has the same kind of vibe, I guess you could say, as the pumpkin pecan waffles maybe from Bath and Body Works. Again, they're not dupes of each other, but similar types of notes. Now you do get a really nice like warm sugar note in this. It's not overly sweet, and the cinnamon is very pleasant in here, and it's not very strong. Cinnamon, I would say, is more like in the background of this particular fragrance. I think I would smell more of that like brown sugar than I do cinnamon even. Now you do get the pumpkin spice notes for sure, they're in there. You do get a touch of maple. Can I just say, I don't understand why so many fall candles have to have maple in them. Could we not? I just am one of those people where maple gets cloying to me very quickly, and it seems like everybody wants to put maple syrup into a fall scented candle, and I would just like it to stop. If you love anything maple, I'm so happy for you, because man, this is the time of year where you guys get all of it. You get all of the maple for sure. There is like a slight butteriness to this, but I mean, it's not something that like completely stands out to me. Now, this warm woods accord, I don't really pick that up much, but I do get a little bit of this like amber vanilla. This is still very much a gourmand scent, but there is that little touch of that like warm, like resinous amber in here. It's really pleasant. I feel like it warms the fragrance up a little bit more, but it doesn't make it smell perfumey, if that makes sense. This is delicious. The fragrance itself, you guys, is heavenly, and I really, really enjoy this one, and I will be definitely picking up more, and I'm gonna get me some wax melts. So obviously the country candles, you guys, are not, oh geez Louise, where am I going? Hold please, brain fart. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. My brain went one way and my mouth like couldn't keep up. So plus the snoring is really distracting me, you guys. I'm sorry, my apologies. I think I was trying to say something about the fall candles not being on sale quite yet. I don't know when they are going to be put on any type of sale. So if you're going to ask that question, I'm guessing in the coming weeks. It's going to be my best answer for you. You can use my 15% discount code if you want to. I am very interested in ordering more of these fall candles. So I will be picking some up. I think I'm going to wait for a sale to come around. And then just place an order to get some backups of my faves. But another thing I want to say is before we get in, I'm going to address the strength and throw. Don't worry, we're getting there. But I just wanted to say that it's really hot out right now in most of the country. We're at the end of July, right? Like most of us are roasting. It's supposed to be like over 100 degrees here in Oregon, at least my area where I'm at this coming week. So it was pretty hot when these candles were delivered, and I did not have any issues with the soy candles being deformed, like they didn't melt or anything. But I do want to warn you, if you are going to order the country candles, in general, I would say get the route protection period, because it's just so much easier if anything goes wrong with your order to like deal with that. I know it's annoying to have to pay for an extra thing, but I don't know, it's not that much more. And I know it's another thing you have to pay for, but it honestly makes dealing with candle disasters that arrive at your doorstep so much easier. So if you are going to order these candles, make sure that you add that route protection, because I do think that paraffin especially is much more likely to get warped in transit. So just something to keep in mind. But let's get into the strength and throw of this so that I can finish out this review here. Okay, strength. Now, this is where I'm a little bit disappointed in this one, and I think what I'm going to pick up this next go around, I think I'm going to try the 3-wick soy blend again. They tend to get a little tiny bit sooty for me, so they're not my favorite. It's the soy that's the clean burning one, right? But the soy blend has gotten just a little bit sooty on me in the past. However, they're stronger. So I think I'm going to pick up the morning cartoons in that next and test it out, because the strength and throw of this is only a 5, like 5 for strength and 5 for throw. So this is one where it is definitely lighter than what I'm used to with the soy formula. That's not the case with the next one, so it's not like I'm seeing this like downward trend for the soy candles at this point and an upward trend for the country. That's not what I'm saying, but just this particular one right here is a little bit lighter for me. So I'm actually excited to pop this one into one of my candle crocks to see if it improves the strength and throw. That would probably bode well then for the wax melts, which the next time that those are on sale, this is a fragrance that I would totally go ham on with the wax melts, because it's delicious, you guys. And it's also not quite fall enough, I guess you could say, to where it screams fall in your face. Like, you could probably burn this throughout most of the year and it would be really, really pleasant and enjoyable. So, but I do think it's certainly fall appropriate, and it would be a great way for you to transition into fall if you are not ready to go full on pumpkin quite yet. It's warm, it's cozy, it's gourmand, it's yummy, but it's not like pumpkin spice latte in your face, right? Like it's a little bit softer and prettier. And once again, let me just reiterate, this label does not imply that you are getting a Fruit Loops fragrance. I don't think it really necessarily smells like a morning bowl of cereal at all. It does have some milkiness to it, I can see that, but I really get more of like that creamy waffle with the touch of brown sugar and cinnamon and that, you know, few drops of maple in there. This is very pleasant. It's very enjoyable. I would say absolutely pick it up, at least in the daylight, to be able to smell it. And then I will test this out for you guys in the 3-wick soy and I'll update you. I don't know when I'm going to place my order, but I'm trying to get through a few of the candles first so that I know what other things I want to get a couple of backups of. And also secretly, I'm also hoping that these go on sale here shortly. So anyway, you guys, this one still, despite the weakened strength and throw, it's still getting 2 thumbs up for me because it's a really great scent. This is one though where I think I'm going to try a different format and see if I can get a little bit more out of it. So if this review was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Again, please subscribe if you are new. Thanks for putting up with my brain fart. And in a couple of hours here, we are going to talk about the second Kringle fall fragrance that I burned this past week, and it's Apple Love. So if you're curious about that one, and it's very, very unique, stay tuned, and that video should pop up in your subscription feed here shortly. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your day. Toodaloo.